Should have a name tag. Everybody got a name tag that's doing a ham? Okay. And there's paper and socks back in the pew in the back. So get you one of those per ham. Lay you a ham on it. On paper. Alright. Here's our green ham. Our fresh ham is called a green ham. This end is the hock. You feel here it's got like a little elbow or a knee cap. I always try to go in behind that with a knife all the way down to the bone. You can feel it when it hits the bone. All the way around. What we'll do is we'll do this part in the little room to your left, back there as you go out. Be in your right when you come up. So I went all the way around the bone. Take my handy dandy saw. Cut the hock off. Feel free to take these with you. Everybody says they make good stuff to put in soup beans. But if you don't take them, we'll probably throw them away. Now, after we get that cut off, we want to look at the loose stuff. Can y'all see pretty good this loose skin hanging here? Any loose meat like this that I'm pulling up, I need to trim that off. So go ahead and take your knife. The knives are back there on the table where you come in. It really just makes them look a little bit better and trim all that off. If you would like to show your country ham, you have a state fair competition. So the kids actually enter the kid competition, but there's an open one for adults if you'd like more info, see me later. I don't think we've had anybody enter it from here. Always the first. Alright, so we've got now a pretty good trim, 25-pound ham. We've got our cure, 2 pounds of cure, handful of brown sugar. Just put it, dump it right next to your ham, mix it all up, make sure your sugar and your cure is mixed well. And then just start, anybody done barbecue rubs? Rubs on barbecue? Pretty much the same principle, you just rub it on there. If you want to make your own cure at home, you take 8 pounds of table salt for 2 pounds of brown sugar. And then you can add any other spices you like in there. And then you rub it on everywhere you can see, you rub your salt on it. And what this salt does, it lowers the pH. It breaks down those enzymes in there to keep it from spoiling. Those enzymes are good and bad. The bad ones slow down whenever pH level is low and the water activity is decreased. That's what the salt's doing. So we've got it kind of caked on there. And everywhere there's a little nook and cranny, make sure there's salt. If you pull it up, right down around the bones especially, make sure you get some salt in there. As you do it, it'll kind of suck it up, and then if you go back a few minutes later, it may look like that you didn't put any on it. So be sure to put some on it. Now the most important part, the one you eat, the second most important part is the hock. So we want to take the excess salt, put it right here on the hock. I'm going to pile it up. Pile it up there, put my hand under it, and then just wrap it up. I know this is messy. The landlady here is probably not going to like me for long, but we understand. If you get it on the floor, that's fine. And this may be a two-party process. You take your ham stock, and we always put it hot down. So always start with your hock. You can tell I did not practice this beforehand. Put the paper on there. It's okay if the paper don't cover everything. Sometimes these hams are so big they won't. Just try to get it to its extent. Once you get it in there, Kind of shake it where it's real tight in the ham sock, the bag. Tie you a good little knot on it. Put your name on it. And you are done. Easy enough? All right, so most important things in review is cure, 2 pounds per hand, and 1 handful of sugar, okay? And make sure you put your name on it. Don't touch your eyes. This does have hot pepper in it. That's why you wear the gloves and everything. So, bowls in the back, knives in the back. I'll take this saw. It'll be in that room. And it's I'll float around. If you have any questions, holler at me, and Jessica, and Luke, and Stacy, and whoever else.
If you make your cure at home, you have to use pink salt, don't you? You have to put some pink salt in there?
They told me today you just use table salt.
Plain table salt, don't use the pink salt.
Pink salt has nitrates in it, nitrates which can help in cure, but it's not really. Any more questions before we get started?